Hello everyone, today we are here to give a presentation on our food product, Soluble cereal with soluble fiber. First, let me introduce our group members. We are group 1 and this is Yumi, Han, Helen, Ola, and Baska. I'm Hua Jing. So let me introduce the contents of our presentation. We will first give a brief introduction on our product. Then we will introduce what is in Soluble cereal and its formulation, claims, and labeling. Then let's go to the objectives. We will develop a food product with soluble fiber under the current FDA regulations. Also, we will have a nutrient content claiming regarding sugar, as well as a health claim that links fiber with the CHD. Also, let's introduce the importance of our products. As we know, there are some big health issues in America. One is the obesity. About 35% of the adults and 17% of the teenagers are overweight. This figure is much lower before, about 12% in 1990s and 23% in 2005. So we can see that this figure is still increasing. Another problem is the CHD. So it ranked first on the cause of death. Also, in 2013, it caused about 370,000 deaths, contributing about 1/7 of the total. We choose cereal as our product because it's high consumption in USA. It is still the #1 choice for breakfast in America with an annual sales of about $9 billion. Also, it ranked fourth on the list of top 10 packaged foods sold in America. We want to help people to increase the intake of beneficial, nutrient-dense food products with soluble fiber, as well as decrease the intake of calories.
So what is in Soluble cereal? Here, each food ingredient is listed in the descending order of predominance. So Soluble cereal is mainly a mixture of three eligible sources of soluble fiber, which are oatmeal, whole barley, and psyllium husk. So this product is a good source of soluble fiber, especially beta-glucan. Which has been shown to lower the blood cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart disease. Also, this product contains gluten, which is an allergen from barley. So this product should be avoided by people with celiac disease. Moving on to the three main sources of soluble fiber in our product. About 45% of our product is oatmeal, which is a concentrated, purified, and water-soluble and nearly tasteless white powder. And it contains a relatively high proportion of soluble fiber in the forms of beta-glucan. And it can be used as a fat substitute, and it can be easily incorporated into commonly used food. And the second main ingredient is whole barley, which is also called the whole grain barley. So whole barley has undergone minimal processing to remove only the inedible outer shell and leaving the bran and germ intact. So this kind of whole barley contains most fiber and nutrition compared to other types of barley. And the third main ingredient is psyllium husk. It comes from the crushed seed of the Plantago ovata plant. And in our product, it only represents around 6.5% because it is very rich in soluble fiber, so only a small amount of serving can contribute the soluble fiber to help achieve the cholesterol lowering effect.
In terms of formulation, we mainly have 6 ingredients. As Yumi mentioned, we have oatmeal and whole barley and psyllium husk as our main resources of fiber. Besides, we also add guar gum. Guar gum here is a water-soluble fiber. We put it here as a stabilizer. Also, due to the high fiber content, it's also very beneficial to our bowl. We also add salt to change the flavor to make it tasty. Also, salt provides minerals. And finally, we add sucralose. Sucralose is an artificial sweetener and sugar substitute, and it's about 320 to 1,000 times sweeter than sucralose. So now I would like to show the nutritional facts of our ingredients. The first one is Ultrim. We can see the numbers of the dietary fiber and soluble fiber, and the Ultrim, the fiber content of Ultrim and health body are pretty similar. But the soluble fiber of psyllium husk is pretty high. It's about 60 grams per 100 gram. And the guar gum is also a good result of soluble fiber. The next is salt and sucralose. So we started some productions on the market, and we read some papers about the cereal. So we finally made a decision about the proportion of our ingredients. The proportion of Ultrim is 45.5%, and the health body is 41.5%, and the psyllium husk is 6.5%, and the percentage of guar gum is 5%, and we also put a little salt and sucralose. So based on all the information I listed above, so we can finally calculate the nutritional value of our products shown here.
So here comes the requirement of the health claim labeling in our food products. First, we need to meet the disqualifying nutrients that the nutrient like fat, saturated fat, cholesterol, or sodium, they cannot exist the maximum value so that they can make the health claim. And second is to meet the jelly bean rule. Diets low in saturated fat, cholesterol, and sodium cannot mean to be healthy unless the nutrient in the following they meet 10% of the daily value intake so that they can claim to be healthy. And third is the requirement of the food. First, the source of the foods must be from one or more of the following whole oat and barley food. And second, Ultrim that contains 0.75 gram of beta-glucan soluble per ICC of the food products, or psyllium husk that contain at least 1.7 gram of soluble fiber per ICC of food products. And our products, our beta-glucan soluble per ICC is about 1.82 grams, so we meet this requirement. And third, the amount of the soluble fiber per ICC must be declared in the nutritional label. So, after the requirement of the claim, now we are going to claim our products. So, first we need to use the word heart disease or CHD, saturated fat or cholesterol. And while we describe the source of the soluble fiber, we need to use the word whole oat or barley or psyllium seed husk. We claim specify the dietary intake of the soluble fiber source necessary to reduce the risk of CHD, and specify the amount of soluble fiber in one serving of the products. And additionally, because when we consume the psyllium husk, people may choke. So in order to reduce this risk, we need to post another claim that customers should consume adequate fluid when they consume the psyllium seed husk to avoid the choking. And then the health claim in our product is diets low in saturated fat and cholesterol that contain 3 grams of beta-glucan soluble fiber per day from oat and barley, or 7 grams of soluble fiber from psyllium seed husk may reduce the risk of heart disease. One serving of Soluble cereal provides 2.734 grams of beta-glucan soluble fiber per serving size and provide 1.365 grams of soluble fiber from psyllium seed husk per serving size.
Alright, now to the second claim. Having learned about the health claim is the nutritional claim. Nutritional claim means an expression or certain statements that tells us the level of nutrients or energy in food. It can either be used directly or indirectly according to FDA. So we can use certain statement like low fat, high in whole bran, or contains 100 calories. Also, because our product, Zabu cereal, it's about lowering blood cholesterol, we have sugar claim as well, and we want to follow the requirement of FDA for our sugar claim. For our sugar claim, we want to say something about being sugar free. So our product must have less than 0.5 gram of sugar. And for Zabu cereal in our formulation is 0.35 gram per serving size. So we meet that requirement. So just a brief about sugar. It's a well-known nutritive sweetener, and has GRAS status from FDA, and has very high calorie, and possible link with type 2 diabetes and obesity. So we want to replace sugar with a non-nutritive sweetener known as sucralose. Sucralose actually has a FDA GRAS status as well, and we can use it as a replacement for sugar. So our product contains only 0.35 gram of sugar from other ingredients like barley and the rest like that. So we can make this claim on our product, sugar-free.
So coming to the product itself, as you can see, it is Zabu cereal. This is the front package, which would be under what is called as the principal display panel, PDP. We claim that it is sugar-free. It's a good source of soluble fiber, and the net weight, our total net weight is 450 grams. Coming to the nutritional facts label itself, this would be under the information panel or IP, and our serving size is 30 grams, which is about half a cup, and a total of 15 servings is present in this package. It is about 109 calories, and it's about total fat of 1.25, of which the saturated fat is technically 0.2 grams, but since that is less than the amount that is required to state that it is 0 grams, we can state that it is 0 gram saturated fat. And this is in accordance to the 21 CFR 101.13. And the main thing about our product that we are claiming is that it's a good source of soluble fiber, which here it is 3.4 grams. And in addition, of course, it contains protein, which is 3.4 grams, and a little bit of iron, about 6%, and calcium, 2%. In addition, we have the ingredients list as mentioned by Yumi already. This is in the decreasing order of the content of the total ingredients. So first, of course, most is the oat rim, then is the hull barley, the psyllium husk, and the guar gum, salt, and sucralose. And of course, because there is an allergen that is gluten, we have to claim that it contains gluten. Now, basically, to conclude, we can state that Zabu cereal meets the disqualifying level for the health claim, and it's because it's a good source of soluble fiber. It reduces the risk of coronary heart disease and diabetes, and it meets the nutritional claim of sugar-free. These are the references that we use, and open to any questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much.